What's going on? Tectonic Edge here playing some more Mono Green Tron. Got a Crimson Vow test build going on right now. Get that right. So running some Bramble Worms and a creature build, seeing how that goes. Also got some Mulches in here, which are, haven't seen any. That is Tron, so that is a keep. But definitely a reprint. Wouldn't normally play it, but the flavor, it does have some synergy with the Wurm if we get the Wurm in the graveyard. Only have two in here and haven't seen them in a way I can cast them yet. Ooh, Aether Vial. Alright, combo deck. And Seachrome Croast, likely Merfolk. Not guaranteed Merfolk, but possibly Merfolk. We will go for the Expedition map here. Technically, the Chromatic Star lets us draw, or Sphere lets us draw and search. But with the Seachrome Coast, there are too many combos and prismatic endings. And if they're going to prismatic ending something, I'd rather it be the Expedition map here. Because they don't have ways to interact with our hands. So they do slow us to turn 4, but we do have the Oblivion Stone. Ooh, it's Spirits. Alright. Definitely glad we dodged that prismatic ending. Definitely glad we have the O-Stone. Not glad they have this guy out, though. That makes it a little tricky. Alright, a Giver of Runes. Second Aether Vial. Oof. That is unfortunate. Main board Ghost Quarters. Well, this is why we have Sylvan Scrying. And we'll get out the Chromatic. Double Ghost Quarter. That is on 3, isn't it? Hello, relevant card. Alright, well that is an excellent top deck. And that is an excellent choice there. Because I do have the power plant in hand. And well, I wish I could. We'll use the opportunity to take out the Selfless Spirit and hopefully not die next turn. Unfortunately, well, they're at one card in hand. That's relevant. The Lord. No, it's a fairy. Okay. Interesting. Unfortunate. Yeah, of course we've got the last forest in hand. But that works out. We'll take a blast zone. Actually, this lays out pretty nicely for us if we find that. The fact that they didn't play a card makes me think I'd rather go for the Wurmcoil, though. Because I think that's likely another spirit. Yep. No, so I actually would have been able to have countered something. But oh well. We are in a really good spot here. I could, but it looks like they're holding up something again, so I'd rather just go for the Wurm. Did they find the third spell stutter sprite? The Ulamog, Sylvan Scrying for the Ulamog would be the most devastating play I could make, but if they're holding up mana and a spell, alright, they're going to prevent me from gaining more life than the 5. Wasn't what I thought they were holding up, so that does work out. We would have been fine. Yeah, I'm just playing it safe. Going for the threats I know will land as opposed to trying to get the Ulamog, and they don't have anything else to interact or stop this board state. Nice. Oh, 3 main board Ghost Quarters. They really don't like this matchup, and that is a bit of an issue. Nature's Claims seem good. I don't want the relics. We'll cut some of the bigger things and bring in another Warping Wail. Cut the mulches. For third Nature's Claim and a Dismember. Lose access to Jegantha. It's interesting for it may not actually be a spirits build the more I think about this, because I only really saw one spirit. It may just be blue-white cards that have protection and do other effects. The fact that stuff like that was main board too, so yeah, it's probably not actually a spirits build, it's just a blue-white aggro. The reason we're keeping this is because we are expecting them to have a Ghost Quarter. Granted, I wish... That is not the land we want to see, but it is definitely protection. Honestly, I wish I had any other land, even if it's not a Tron land right now. Oh, man, that is painful. No. It's better to wait and hold the map in hand, I think. The chances of us getting Tron this turn are... Crap, they're holding up counter magic. Yep. Alright, we'll go for the one that gives us a draw. Yep, okay, so they just play the creature counter spells, it looks like. Oh, and they have the counter for the Oblivion Stone. Well, at least they showed it, so we know to hold that in hand. The good news is they haven't Ghost Quartered us, so we can still top deck into it. Unfortunately, we really do need to top deck into it. There's... Is it worth sacrificing the O-Stone to prevent 3 damage? I don't think it is. Well, let's think about this. We take... No, because they can do it after they attack, so it's not worth it. Our better bet is to hold on to it and hope they don't play something else here. Okay. We were a little too frightened of Ghost Quarter and not frightened enough of Prismatic Ending. We're probably dead here. We have pretty much one out, and that's top deck mine or Scrying. And we'll take a redraw. Or not. Yeah, their counters the game. Let's see if the draw would have done anything for us. 3 mana. No, we wouldn't have. We'd only have had 5 mana. With their reliance on creatures known. Maybe we bring in the Veils. Yeah, that's tricky. We have to at least be able to get Tron. Which that doesn't do. That doesn't do. We're not off to a good start here. Knock on wood. This is going to be rough. Come on, Sylvan Scrying off the top. And we'll take an Ancient Stirrings. There's a power plant. We don't play the Expedition map because we already have Tron and we want to play it when we have 3 lands, and they're going to have to use this turn to Ghost Quarter. Unless they just assume we don't have it, which we don't have a threat, so that is relevant. Protect the map or not? Because if they Ghost Quarter now, we get a force. It takes 2 to play it, 2 to activate it. We don't really have a way to do that, so we will go ahead and run it out. I'll have to use 2 resources to deal it, and we took away their acceleration with Aether Vial. Yep. Well, the backup tower's not bad. Because we know what they will target if they have another Ghost Quarter. Luckily, it doesn't look like they do. Another Selfless Spirit. They're going to take their time, hold up protection. Oh, and it doesn't matter. Oh, we got that. We found the answer. No Force of Negation. That would have been their only out here. -2 to clear away that board state. Nice. The comeback from 3 when the 3 aren't the Tron lands. I probably should have held that up to protect Tron, but we are starting to get enough lands that we would rather have it as a way to answer whatever they play. Yep, so they were more afraid of the Blast Zone than Tron at the moment. So that did protect Tron. $50-50 gamble on that. We will pass. So they won't target the tower anymore because we have 2 out. They may target the power plant if they try and shut us down, but the Ugin activation is going to be what seals it. They have this turn to find their answers. And that is not going to do it. Yep, that's all we can really put out because we can't put out 2 Karns at the same time. the other Karn. And we'll take a card from their hand. Alright, well, they have the answer for the Wurmcoil, but that's about it. And we're going to get there in the end, alright. Well, cool. Thank you for watching. The Bramble Wurm did not see much play in here, but managed to get there anyway against a deck that ran a lot of Ghost Quarters, too. So this was kind of a mix. It felt more like a white Azorius Taxes. They played the creatures that protect their things and or give it... Maybe there's probably a better name for it, but... Either way, more mid-rangey, definitely effective, especially mainboarding those Ghost Quarters, because stopping our Tron is... like, if they can manage to do that, they win. Luckily, we managed to assemble it in between when they had it, and we put out a threat that was more threatening than the Tron lands, especially with Ugin the Spirit Dragon already on the field. Once that hit, it was pretty much done. Thank you for watching. Tectonic Edge here, signing out.